I'm Andrew for Andrew Talks. I'm ready to talk, and I hope you are ready to listen. The pen is at hand. Let's go. This week, do you have baggage? Find out on next. Alright, my friends, so we're back, and this week, like I said, it's all about baggage. What baggage are you carrying, and should you let it go? Should you? Well, I'm hanging out with the suitcase here, and coming up next, I've got some tips and some ways to help you let go of your baggage in a creative way. Some ways maybe you didn't think of. Let's have some fun. Let's let go of our baggage together. Sound good? Alright, it's all next on Andrew. Alright, my friends, so this week we're talking about baggage, and there's two different types of baggage. There's your personal baggage, and then there's the baggage of others. You heard me. Personal baggage and baggage of others. Okay, now, personal baggage, it's easy. It's what you think about yourself, what you don't like about yourself, that you keep harping on, things of that nature. Take a look at what I did right here. Maybe this pertains to you. Get up on that, Randy. I wish I was smarter. Maybe that's one of your personal baggage claims. I hate my thighs, honey. Don't we all? Maybe not. Maybe you're rocking thighs. Who knows? And I will never find love. Maybe interesting. But why hold on to that? Why stand in that sadness, in that sad sack of an existence? There's no need. It's time to let go of that baggage. It's time to let go of it. And what better way of letting go of it than mailing it off? That's right, you heard me. We're gonna mail off our baggage. How, you say? How? We're gonna have some fun. Take a look at this. Look what I did. I took a simple envelope like you would mail, and we're gonna mail some of our baggage to your mama at 123 IDK Boulevard. And since we had a little more baggage than I thought, we got another one. We got a big old envelope here. Andrew of Andrew Talks, Chatty Road, LACA. The middle of nowhere, 4321 whatever street. And what you're simply gonna do, how much fun is this? What you're simply gonna do is put your baggage into the envelopes and mail them off. Now, technically, you don't have to really mail them off. You can throw them in the trash can, but it's just a way of letting go of that baggage. A fun and creative way of letting go of that baggage. So, what would be even more fun if all your friends, we get together, we joke, we cry, we laugh together. Do this as an activity with your friends at like a sleepover, the next get-together, girls' day, guys' day. Guys can do this too. Guys, you can do this too, because guys have baggage. Don't just think this is a woman's issue. Guys have baggage too. You simply put your issues into the envelope and send them off. You can send them straight to the dumpster. You can recycle them if that's more of your type of thing. It's always good to recycle if you can. Whatever you want to do. But how great. Get rid of your personal baggage by simply mailing it off. And once you mail it off, you got to forget about it. It's gone. Once it's mailed, it's gone. So let's mail it and get it out of here, shall we? All right, my friends, it's time to mail off our baggage. And here we are at the dumpster. Letting it go. Woo! Letting go of our baggage. It's that easy, my friends. Let it go. Once it's gone, it's gone. Can't deal with it anymore. I'm gonna hide my address. But we let it go. Let go of that baggage. See how easy is that? Personal baggage, check. Now the baggage of others. That's coming up next. Included shoutouts and real talk. And it's all next on Andrew Talks. Okay, my friends, so we are back, and we're talking about baggage this week and letting it go and getting rid of your personal baggage and baggage of others. Now, we're moving on to the topic of baggage of others, and that's something that's really, really interesting. So often we beat up on ourselves and all that type of stuff. Like we said earlier, I hate my thighs, I wish I was smarter, yada, 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 yada. But oftentimes there are people in our world who we allow in our world who sort of beat us up at the same time. You know what I'm talking about? Now, if you were at school or in your school days, you would call that a bully. But in your adult lives, we call that a mother, a sibling, a father, a friend, whatever the case may be. And those are weird titles to give a bully. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes they go hand in hand, unfortunately. So how do you deal with the baggage of others? Here is a couple of tips. What I like to do is simply weigh the good with the bad and see whether or not that's enough. So if you have more good times, more good memories, more good things, than bad things, then maybe you should hold on to this friend, family member, sibling, whatever the case may be, and just explain your feelings to them. Sometimes talking one-on-one just to get an understanding of, hey, I don't like it when you do this, is all you need, and the relationship can be saved. The relationship can be saved. Unfortunately, sometimes that doesn't happen. And when that doesn't happen and you realize the relationship can't be saved and maybe you should let the relationship go, what I like to do is journal. That's right. What I like to do is journal. You can write out your feelings. Just get some lined paper. I've had this journal forever. But just write out your feelings about the individual, about the situation, whatever the case may be. It's so easy and simple. Love to journal. What you can also do for you high-tech folks out there is you can write out a letter online, or I guess on the computer, I should say, maybe not online. On the computer, pull up a Word document or whatever, and write out what you would say to that person. Because a lot of the times when you have to let go of other people's baggage and let go of them, you don't get that closure that you want. You sort of have to drop them cold turkey. You know what I'm saying? So the great thing about writing it out on like a Word document is that you get that closure without having to see the person, without having to churn up all those feelings with, and seeing them and telling them, yada, yada, yada. And you don't have to deal with all that extra. You don't have to deal with all that extra baggage that would come with seeing them. Ha! What about that? There you go. So those are some 2 great ways to get rid of other people's baggage. You can either, actually 3 great ways. Talk it out. Always try to talk it out with them first. If it doesn't work, journal it. Write it out for yourself. Let it go. Or 3, write it out like a Word document. Get that closure you deserve and you need. And move on with your life. And you'll feel lighter. You'll feel better about yourself. Go ahead with your bad self. Baggage free. I love it. Alright, my friends. Up next, we got to do shout-outs. And we got to do real talk. And it's up next on Andrew Talks. Alright, my friends. It's time for the shout-outs. The shout-outs of the week. And the shout-outs of the week go to the beautiful LA River. You're going to see that coming up on Real Talk. So I know you're like, I didn't see no river. Check it out on Real Talk. The beautiful LA River. Thank you for having us. Gorgeous in its greenish color. Perfect for Halloween, I say. And some more shout outs, but the more shout outs that I have, I need you to get your pen handy. That's right, get that pen in hand, because I've got some baggage songs that you need to check out that will help you get over your baggage. Alright, can you do that for me? Baggage song number 1. If you're into country, and who is it these days, you gotta check out these 3 artists. Now, one is sort of pop country crossover. It's the queen, Miss Taylor Swift, and her song, We Are Never Ever Ever Getting Back Together Again. Yes, check that out. It's a wonderful song. It's catchy. You'll have it in your head. If you listen to the radio as much as I do, I know you've already heard it. It's a great song, so check that out. Also, Miranda Lambert's Baggage Claim. It's got baggage in the title. Perfect. And the one and only Miss Carrie Underwood, a personal favorite of Andrew Talks, and her song Starts With Goodbye. Check those songs out. Those are all great, some great country songs to help you get over your baggage. Now, if you're like, Andrew, I'm not into country, don't worry, I got you covered. How about Celine? Well, again, Celine's my girl, so I gotta shout her out. She has this song called I Got Nothing Left. It's all about once you got nothing left, you gotta let go of those bags. I Got Nothing Left by Celine Dion. Check that out. If you're like, Andrew, I don't like Celine and I don't like country, do not fret. How about some Erykah Badu? That's right, some neo-soul for you, baby. She has a song called Bag Lady. Check that out. It will speak volumes to you and your situation. It certainly has to mine. I'm just being honest. So check that song out, Bag Lady from Erykah Badu. And finally, some old school, some just great music from the king himself, the king of pop, Michael Jackson, Man in the Mirror. Because honestly, it starts with you. And I know a lot of you all are watching Andrew Talks right now, talking about, I gotta tell my friend to watch Andrew Talks about baggage because they got so much baggage in their life. It starts with you. So before you pass it on to a friend, which you should, make sure that you get your baggage in check first. How about that? So those are the shout-outs of the week. Thanks to all those musical artists in the beautiful LA River for hosting us here on Andrew Talks. All right, my friends, it's time for the real talk of the week. And the real talk of the week is, when do you know to let go of your bags? That's right, when do you know to let go of your bags? We're talking this week about baggage and letting it go and all that good stuff. When do you know to let go of your bags? I'll tell you what, I'll tell you a secret. The whole catalyst to this episode is that I'm dealing with baggage myself. I have a friend who will remain nameless, and since they don't watch my show, it's probably for the best. Anywho, we've been friends for a little while now, and I love them dearly. I hope they love me dearly. But oftentimes we clash, we fight a lot, and we always promise each other we'll do better, we'll be nicer, all that good stuff. And it lasts for a while, and then unfortunately we're back to our fighting ways. All that sad news, I know, all that bad news bears. So when do you know when to let the baggage go? I have been struggling to decide whether or not I should let this friend go, because, you know, we often think of the good times, the memories that you share with this person, and it's sort of sad to let them go. But sometimes you have to see whether the good outweighs the bad, or if the bad outweighs the good, right? And if the bad outweighs the good, you should probably drop that bag as quickly as you can. As quickly as you can. Something to think about. When do you let that bag go? When do you let that bag go? When it gets too heavy? When it gets too heavy on your heart? When you can't take it anymore? When it's not worth carrying? All good questions. When do you let that bag go? Alright, that's the real talk. The real talk. Alright, my friends, you know what I always say. Make it great. I hope you have enjoyed this episode about baggage, and I hope you get your baggage in check, and I hope you don't have too many baggage fees. That's right, I said it. I used that airport pun again. What can you do? What can you do? Alright, my friends, we will see you next time. For Andrew of Andrew Talks and the crew, we say goodbye. See you next time, everybody. Have a great one. Bye!